All right, are we fucking live? We're fucking live.
Daniel the Triumph, 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 Daniel the Triumph.
Oh, you like that? That's a song I wrote. It's called Daniel the Triumph. And maybe we're going to be singing that a lot more. I don't know. Looks like Trump might be winning, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, he's winning so far from what's count. It's the election night stream. It is the 2024 presidential election, okay? Let's fucking go. I've got a good stream planned for you. We're gonna be talking to Mr. Girl. We're gonna be talking to a bunch of fucking dipshit conservatives. Got a good, well-rounded stream for you. We're gonna have a bunch of diverse opinions, but mostly you're here in the fucking Smeth den. Oh, this sweater? Are you wondering about this sweater? Why would you be wondering about my sweater? That's very strange. Oh, is that because it's your sweater? Is that because it's your sweater? Oh, we're taking a break, are we? Are we taking a break? We're not seeing each other anymore for a while, right? But I got your fucking sweater, motherfucker! So what are you gonna do about it, huh? It looks like it's mine for the time being. You can't fucking get it back. Yeah, I got your fucking sweater. Yeah. Nothing you can fucking do. It's mine now. Yeah, you. I should post my fucking link, huh? Welcome to the show. It is a stressful day. It's a big day. It's a big fucking day, huh? Yeah. Donald the Triumph.
Daniel the Triumph, 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 Daniel the Triumph.
Great. There's no outcome that feels really good. Trump can win, and then we have Trump for 4 years. I can talk about why I don't like Trump, but have him for 4 years. Or he could lose, and then half the country will believe that the election was stolen and possibly like fucking riot. Someone randomly flashed a gun at me at work today. They flashed a gun at me, and they like, oh cool. They flashed it at me. Oh, and he's just like, oh no, I'm nonchalant, I'm yawning, and they pulled up his shirt, and he flashed a gun. It was tucked in. It was a concealed carry firearm, a Glock or something, and he's like, it's stay cool. It's really getting warm out there. It's what he said. Like it's in a fucking action movie. So it looks like we're in a fucking action movie. It feels like we're in a fucking action movie a little bit. And even if Trump loses, we still have we have Kamala, and Kamala sucks too. But I mean, definitely not as much as Trump. Don't like Kamala. But there's only one option because Republicans fucked it up. I feel like Trump voters all know they're being naughty. You know you're a little naughty little boy. Wore this hat well to my polling station when I voted. You're not supposed to wear paraphernalia of any candidate or party alignment, but this is not. It says, please be patient, I have autism. It's the alienation hat. It makes Democrats, it makes progressives pissed at me, makes conservatives and Trump voters pissed at me. My roommate who was voting for Trump, he told me, that's offensive. That's offensive to autistic people. Yeah. Well, we're in it for the long haul, guys. What's it at right now? Let's take a look at where it at. Where it is at. Where is it at? All right, we got it's so in the House of Representatives, 150 Democrats, 165 Republicans, 218 for control. I don't know what the fuck this means. Is this up to date? And Senate, 31 Democrats, 42 Republicans. I don't know what that fucking means either. But we'll get some more opinions. We'll figure it out. It's very early. This says updated 21 hours ago. Oh, this is for seats. This is for Senate seats. Okay. This is for House seats. Okay, where is it at for the actual presidential election?
To show you about Florida writ large, and that is
Let's mute that. It is we don't fucking know. We don't know yet. Well, they're gonna have to count it up tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is when all the riots will happen, so why are people doing election night streams? This is stupid. Let's fucking go. It's election night. Oh, God. I hate it when I can't see my my viewer numbers. Sometimes that happens. Let's make this a good stream, everybody. So yeah, at work a guy flashed a gun at me and he told me that it's getting hot out there and I better stay cool. This is completely unprompted. This was his cool salute as he left the building. You know, he looked like a Reek from Game of Thrones. He had like buggy eyes, buggy Nordic or something eyes, and curly orange hair. And he was with like a woman that was like way older than him. Maybe his mom. I don't fucking know. I've been meaning to get a gun, and this has made me a lot more certain that that needs to happen, and I wish it had happened sooner. I need to get a gun, put it in a safe, and then have it in the back of my closet in case you fuckers try something. Yeah. I had a so another thing about work today. Another coworker told me a story about a gun that she recently, quote unquote, came into possession of. This is the most infuriating story I've heard all day, quite frankly. So, she said she recently came in possession of her ex-husband's firearm. She said she had given it to a friend during the divorce because she didn't want him to have it. And she wanted to know that he didn't have his gun during the divorce. When she said that, I was like, oh, that sounds kind of smart. Was it like a messy divorce? Is he a scary guy? That's what I was assuming, right? So since then, apparently her husband's been looking for it. He's been asking around. He's been asking her, and he asked her friend multiple times, and their friend covered for her. And her friend lied. He said, no, I don't have it. This friend has gotten pissed and he's like, I don't want the heat. I don't want to have his gun. He's looking for it. He's looking for his possession. I don't want it. And so now she has been bestowed the gun that they are hiding from this man. So the divorce is finished. He's out. I don't know how long it's been. Like, sounds like months. And he just wants his gun back. Now she has it. And she doesn't like that she has it because she hates guns. She doesn't like that she's just an anti-gun type person. So she told me that, like, I don't think he's mentally well enough to have a gun. But, well, it's not like he's the most mentally ill person. He's not like super crazy, but I don't think he's well enough right now. And this is a divorce. Of course she thinks that about him. No matter what, you're getting a divorce with somebody, you're gonna be like, this fucking asshole is crazy. You're always gonna have that. She just, I don't think he should have a gun. I don't think he should have it. And so she's continuing to hide it. And she's like, well, if he wants a gun enough, if he wants to have a firearm so much, then he'll go get one. He'll find a way to get one. And I know she's like, and then she kept shrugging while she was telling the story. He'll find a way to get one. He'll find a way. If he really wants to have a gun, he'll find a way. And technically, this is his gun, so if he really, really wants it, he'll try harder. And eventually, he'll get me to fucking give it back to him. Infuriating. So she just, like, stole his gun, because out of spite, you're not well enough to have a gun. And that's my choice to make. So, if you're not, I always didn't like that you had a gun, and I don't like the idea that we're getting a divorce and I'm angry with you, and I don't like the idea that you have a gun. The thing about a gun, the thing about a firearm that is appealing, the reason to own a gun is because of boundaries. It's an extreme case boundary situation here. So, The worst comes to worst, you have a gun, and that is like, if you fuck with me, I will shoot you, and you will be maimed or die. But she is undermining his ability to have boundaries, and that feels like what this is about. She wants to be his mother. Yeah, basically. Oh man, this sweater is so hot. I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off and throw it on my bed. Guys, I'm not a fan of this electoral fucking opera show. I hate this shit. I hate the it doesn't even capture my attention. It's exhausting. Yeah. What do we get? I don't know how long this stream is going to be. Some people are doing like 24-hour streams and shit about this, dude. Oh god. I tuned into Destiny's stream earlier. He had 40,000 people watching. I bet he's got more now. Let's take a look. Destiny. $63,000 people watching, and it was utter drivel. It was at a table of morons arguing about do Muslims hate Jews? Yeah. And just making little jokes about it. It's just stupid drivel, and I feel like people watching it feel so smart, but nothing smart is happening on the screen. It's like so fucking dumb and boring, and like snide little like shitty jokes that are just like, oh, and you can tell like the people watching it are watching it because they feel real smart. It's like, if I watch this coverage, so I'm way smarter than if I just watched it on CNN. No, you're not. God. Let's see what they have to say.
Okay. Like, it seems like a lot of young people are just overwhelmingly left. I just think
How you doing, big buddy?
I'm trying to how to phrase this. A lot of early voting numbers were Republicans this time around, because unlike the last election, a lot of them were encouraging Republicans to vote early this time instead. So that's why a lot of people are saying, like, don't freak out over the early Republican numbers, because there's a chance they cannibalized their own base. So people who would have voted on election day instead were like, oh no, we're going to vote early. So that might not actually be an overall number of Republicans.
This is Pixie talking to Amaranth. Those are the people that you definitely want to listen to right now.
Everything.
And voting too. So not just Republicans voting early, but also Democrats going back.
I voted today. There
you go. You're an example.
Yeah.
Democrat who waited till
today.
Why'd you wear red instead of blue?
Because I got my last two dresses dirty because I spilled stuff on it.
And they were both blue dresses?
Well, no, one was white and then the other one was blue.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I need to make more videos because streaming sucks. I'm gonna make this a good show as best as I can. Look at the people just fucking throwing money at this. At this? They're just throwing money at this? I don't have it in me to even do that. Like, to sit at that table and, like, I would just be overwhelmed with embarrassment I mean, I'm overwhelmed with embarrassment right now. It's really coming to my attention. I need to make videos. Not a lot of people are even going to watch the stream because everybody wants to watch it on Destiny or something like that. The election. This is the Smeth election. I will be the president of the Smeth den. I'm gonna call in, talk to Mr. Carson. I'm going to talk to some Republicans. I got a bunch of shit, but I'm trying to stretch it out, which is awful. Because this is an election night stream, I feel like I have to stretch it out, and that's going to be trash. It's going to be a fucking god-awful trash stream. And because I'm sort of waiting on Max to do his stream, and then I'm going to call into some other stream, it's like, I was like, yeah, I'll do my stream and then I'll call it. I like having a prepared thing to talk about, prepared things to talk about, a prepared person to talk about. I don't like this lackadaisical shit. I'm going to complain to you right now about the stream that I'm doing for you right now. That's what's happening. I'm just sitting here complaining about talking to you, at you right now, looking you in the eye and telling you how much I hate looking you in the eye. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. What are they talking about now?
Representative, whatever you believe in, and like have it be registered to like the county essentially. And then that way anybody who's like, oh, I'm from Oklahoma and I'm in this county, what person I want to get involved in this campaign, they could like have a direct resource.
I think it all exists. It's all out there, just people just don't promote it well because I think that one thing that happens is
Great. 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 Well, back to the show. Jesus. I'm really disappointed this election. This past 10 years. I'm really disappointed in evangelical Christians. Because during the Bush era and stuff, I felt like they sort of like had values and they believed in something. And even though I strongly disagreed and I like hated their guts, I still like thought they believed in something. But now the Trump era, I don't think that they believe in anything at all. Like it's just like they have no actual values at all. How has conservatism co-opted a man in a platform, in a politics, in a cult that stands for no values? Right? Like, progressives are the ones that are standing for values. A lot of them are fucking batshit crazy values, and the other side stands for absolutely nothing. And conservatives are supposed to be the people that are supposed to have really strong, rigid values. Right? So I just feel totally betrayed. Because I was counting on conservatives for that. Because progressives are fucking crazy. We needed you. I needed you, evangelicals. I fucking needed you, and now you failed. You've given up. You've given up on your fucking crazy religion, and now you just crazy with no religion. You're just fucking crazy. Trump! 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 Fuck. What is fucking sad?
Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump,
I hate.
Donald.
I hate the sound of my voice. I'm not in a good mood. I should get started on the next video. Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's fucking continue. Was swishing in that pancake for his baby pussy flopping. Isn't that the better option? Dinkerstilp. Guys, I'm suffering right now. I'm having this fucking crisis. I'm actually like freaking out. I just realized I hate this. Is this entertaining? Is this entertaining to listen to me talk about how much I hate this? I don't think it would be. You shouldn't be entertained right now. You shouldn't. Let's call into that fucking show and talk to some Republicans and conservatives. The people who have disappointed me. Let's do it. Yo.
What's up,
Hi.
Smith?
Yo,
I'm
what's
Dave.
up? I'm live right now. I'm Dave and Sean.
What up?
What's
You
up?
want to
man?
pop into the stream?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, you can just jump in.
Alright, cool.
You got free reign
Dope.
whenever you want. Thanks, Smith.
The sections might be like historically blue.
Hello. I'm Smeth.
Greetings.
Hey, Smeth.
I heard
What's
you
up, Smith?
I heard you guys are conservative and you wanted a liberal.
True.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of a liberal.
Fucking Kamala leads by 20K in Kansas right now. How the fuck did that happen?
Oh, she's doing good?
Yeah, it's blue Kansas right now, okay? Kansas, 205,000 for Kamala votes, and then Donald Trump is 182,000 votes.
Wow.
So this is Virginia at the moment. We're within a margin of 3,000 votes. Every vote counts, people. Go out there and vote. Okay?
What?
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit that people tell you that your vote doesn't matter. This proves it.
You guys seem nice. When I jump into a show with like a bunch of conservatives, lately what I expect
Look,
is
my
like
theory,
Fuck's it.
Donald Trump might have fucked up the same way Hillary did, because Hillary thought a lot of states were in the bag, so she didn't campaign, and she lost the vote because of that. And I'm wondering if the same thing just happened.
For Virginia?
No, so basically what happened, Clinton
you cutting out.
They're cutting out.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton didn't, and then states like
The
Pennsylvania
Fox map.
is right. Oh fuck. Nah, it's the Illuminati. It's Donald Trump wanting to destroy my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So are you actually a communist?
No.
Oh, okay.
I am a sock dip. Alright. I make
Don't-
fun
don't
of
lie,
everyone. I
ABS.
hate everything. And I just want
He's
healthcare.
janky.
I just want
ABS.
fucking healthcare, bro.
Avius, you're a
You,
communist.
both of you can suck my cock, okay?
You have
I'm
a-
not a communist.
You have a communist
You're a
image.
communist.
You have your profile picture is a communist picture with a sickle and hammer.
Yes, because
he's a
I am
communist.
comrade. I am comrade Avius. I'm not a
he-
fucking
'cause he's a
communist,
tanky.
alright?
Because he's tanky.
Yeah.
No, you're more of a
he's
tanky
a
than I am.
communist.
You're all tankies, alright? I'm normal. I'm the only normal one here.
You're a degenerate.
Besides owning the libs,
On days.
what values does Donald Trump stand for?
Besides owning the libs?
Yeah.
Himself?
Did you mention owning
value?
days?
Promotion of wealth to the wealthy. That I would say.
True.
Self-sucking.
Yeah. So are you guys actually conservative at all?
Oh, we have conservatives coming in. I'm more of a moderate.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Nah, he's a fucking conservative.
Oh man, I thought you guys would be conservatives.
We have conservatives coming in later, Smeth. So.
All right. Well, I'll be the conservative then.
Okay.
Okay, Kamala's fucking crazy. Okay, she's like, she has done the worst job of being a not Trump candidate. Biden did such a better job at not being Trump. She has like completely dropped the ball with her fucking rhetoric about like trans people and her rhetoric about like she's like, oh, I'm gonna give black people like basically like a bunch of fucking free loans and shit, but like poor black people but not white people. Are you trying to lose? Are you trying to? And then she's validating all of the conservative like rhetoric and criticism of her, that she is like she doesn't have
Well, okay.
doesn't have any
The problem
accomplishments.
that we need to think about here is, can we really elect a woman? Is that something that we can really do as the United States of America? Can we really see ourselves electing a woman? Because I have strong women in my life, but the problem is do we think Kamala is one of those strong women? Or do we think it's another DEI situation? Because judging by the Democrats' track record at this point, it is fairly clear to see that there would have to be some level of DEI playing, especially when the fact that we have to remember Kamala did not win no primary seat. They did not choose her. They had to strong arm their way into choosing Kamala because of DEI, and now the Democrats are going to lose because of that.
It doesn't matter. Kamala is not Trump. The more we talk about her in any capacity like that, the worse. She is just not Trump.
Well, see, you don't underestimate the Democrats. The biggest problem that they're having right now is they chose Kamala, and voters this season, we are not going for DEI.
Kamala
this season,
is
voters, we are choosing everything but DEI.
So you
If
you actually actively don't want her specifically because she's black and a woman? Like,
no,
it doesn't matter. She's a fucking mannequin. She's a mannequin.
Walz,
She doesn't.
I have been speaking to a lot of people that they very much are in favor of Governor Walz. Now, I personally don't support Governor Walz. Damn it! It's the Illuminati.
You're back.
Welcome back.
I don't give a shit about Kamala. I don't give a shit if she's a woman. I don't give a shit. She is she's the most sexy fucking beast in the world because she's not Trump. And Trump is unacceptable as a president. So she's just no accomplishments, milk toast, mannequin. You can put any piece of clothing on her you want. She's a nothing. She's a clothing rack.
Fucking mannequin Skywalker.
Yeah. I don't give a shit. She's just not Trump. That's what she is. To me. I don't care about like, oh, she's a DEI. I don't fucking care. Good. If we're going to have a mannequin, might as well be a DEI. I don't fucking care. Yes, it is cringe. It is cringe, but who cares?
But do you worry about our national security with it being in the hands of a woman?
I worry about it a lot less than it being in the hands of Trump, who like tweeted at like North Korea, well, my finger's even more on the nuke button than your finger. The guy who's saying that it would be a good idea to use the military on civilians. The guy who said that he wishes his generals were more like Hitler's generals. The guy who like literally staged an insurrection. Yeah, I would rather have my military in the hands of Kamala Harris, milquetoast, boring retard Kamala Harris than Trump.
You know, a lot of people speak ill of the Fuhrer, but was there anybody that was better at resource allocation? Because right now, with how inflation is, with how bad the economy is,
what does that have to do with what I just fucking said? You're just pivoting to you like Hitler?
We need a Fuhrer. We need a good and stable Fuhrer for this country, and I think.
So you want fascism?
You are suggesting the downfall of this country, and I'm just suggesting
you're a crazy person.
We need to. We have
the down. Okay, wait, stop. What did I suggest? Okay, stop. Make a cohesive point. You're saying I suggested the downfall of this country. Please.
Yeah, because you are saying you do not choose a strong Fuhrer.
Okay,
this is what
so
we
not
need
choosing
to actually wrestle down on inflation,
not choosing a fascist leader, not choosing a fascist leader is the downfall of the country. Is that what you're saying?
Well, what's a fascist? What's a fascist?
When you say Fuhrer,
I'm just saying we need a Fuhrer. When did I say fascist? I said Fuhrer.
The whole idea of a strong man is fascism.
See, that's why I know you're a Kamala voter, because you're afraid of strong men.
It's not that I'm afraid of strong men. I'm talking about the strong man.
Why are you afraid of strong men?
Strong man. Do you actually believe in anything?
Do I believe in anything?
Because you're not really. You don't really have anything. You're not engaging with me. You're not engaging with me. You don't have anything cohesive to say.
I've been engaging this whole time.
I mean, I was talking about one thing, then you pivoted to something else. Like, I don't really think you're really communicating. I think that you're like retarded, and you just have like your own. It's like I'm talking
this whole time.
It's like I am ChatGPT, and you are a Skyrim like bot that just has a specific dialogue tree.
No, you're the one that you're the one that sound like every other liberal saying I'm afraid of strong men.
I'm afraid
What's wrong with having a strong? We need a strong man in office right now.
Yes, a strong man.
Yeah, we need a strong man in office.
The
term not going to do the job.
So if you're not going to engage with what I said strong man, which is a specific term. It's referring to a fascist dictator, a Führer. Oh, Hitler did a good job because he was a strong man. It could be a woman. It could be anybody. It could be somebody who is a strong man. But a strong man is somebody who undermines any other branch of the government, does whatever the fuck they want. And it sounds like that's what you want. So a fascist dictator. It just this becomes like a king.
By the way,
yeah, that sounds good.
We have a small moment here, we had a humongous amount of states come in. So we're just gonna take a quick look at this. Shit. Yeah,
New York called. New Jersey.
Illinois went blue. I don't know why this site's calling Texas already, but Texas isn't called on the other one, so I'm not ready to say anything about that one.
Oh yeah, wow.
I got something really funny to look at.
What?
Look at New Mexico. Look at who's in second, third, and fourth in New Mexico. Presidential.
Are we talking about the Fox?
Yeah, the
map?
Fox one.
Okay, let me switch over to that one.
You know what? I'm voting on Nikki Haley.
Oh wow, Donald Trump and
Kamala's not even on the list.
Laura Ebke are tied exactly. They are in a perfect tie, and then no, Kamala is on the list, but it says she's only got 10%.
Yeah.
For where?
This is a glitch. They accidentally put Trump up with that whoever the fuck Laura Ebke is.
Laura Ebke. It says Laura Ebke has a higher percentage of the votes than Kamala Harris.
Stupid.
Let's take a closer look at Georgia.
Wrong way again. I just thought that was
dude.
funny, and it would be funny to pull up on screen.
By the way, Dave, can you link me the map so I can move it onto this browser?
Yeah. This is the one I'm using.
Every
That
time
I think is.
Can you send me that?
Yes, I can.
Thanks.
This is the Fox one that's been proven accurate the most.
This one.
America, that you come to understand why.
No. There we go.
They're part of the Illuminati.
Every time,
Confirmation
every time I
of state,
switch
but then
to
they're usually wrong.
Discord to like do something.
That's not good.
I mean, the map looks.
All right, holler if you
I
need.
can't touch it. Yep.
I mean, Trump is winning. Yeah, it's just too early to tell anything, really. So, all of the swing states look like they're still up for
grabs at the
Yeah.
moment. Yeah.
I should switch this for you. There. All right, yeah. So that's why I was just like complaining about this on my own stream, but like everybody's like streaming right now, election coverage. Like the real election coverage is like, you know, many hours from now. Like I feel like right now it's just like
Early predictions.
Predictions, yeah. I feel like most people's streams, I tuned into Destiny a little bit. Most people's streams are just like they're trying to just bullshit and bide time. And just like, you know, trying to find some little thing to argue about or some little topic. But, you know, I heard that this is something that's going on with black voters right now or something, but it's really just whatever. I don't know.
I mean, that's generally, yeah. Like early in, we get most of the red states come in, and then we have like the blue states flow in later in the night, and shit just kind of blows up from that point. That's why I'm trying to do this like 24-hour thing where it's just like I'm here for the whole time.
Good idea. Good idea.
I don't see this being called anytime before the morning, or even at the earliest. I'm thinking it might be in the afternoon tomorrow.
Yeah. If Trump, I already know you're a fucking crazy person. Wait, no, you're not the crazy person. No, the crazy person was the person with the that was talking about Führers, but also it was a communist. I don't fucking know. Okay,
Yeah,
when that wasn't you. When Trump wins, I feel like it would be. I feel like there's a good chance that like libs will like actually like riot like they did in BLM and shit like that. And if Trump loses, I feel like conservatives might riot. I feel like it's a powder keg. Somebody flashed a gun at me at work today. I'm a cashier, and they on their way out of the door, they like pulled up their shirt and they're like, oh, and lackadaisical. They pulled up their shirt and there was a concealed fire weapon. They're like, it's getting hot out there. You should stay cool.
God damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yes.
Like, you're just chilling at work and that shit happens. God.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, we also did, like, me and fucking Kankle were talking about a bomb threat on like one of the fucking polling places.
Yeah, apparently it was confirmed that it was Russia that called it. There's some Russian person, I don't fucking know, that called in a bomb threat to one of the polling places.
When I
But
went,
what
someone
a
actually
weird way to flash a gun.
he was trying to be cool, and he's like,
That's like the cringiest way to be cool and flash a gun.
yeah.
Ugh. Stay cool out there. It's getting hot.
Yes, that's literally what he did. That's exactly what he did. It was scary though. It was like you're making it hot in here though, and then not in a good like you're
not in a sexy way.
Yeah, you're like freaking me out, man. Like,
yeah, that's fucking so weird. That is so fucking weird.
I wore this hat to the polling station. It says, "Please be patient. I have autism," and you're not allowed to wear branded like merchandise. Like you're not allowed to wear a Trump hat or anything into like a polling place. You have to like, but this doesn't count. And I voted like blue, so yeah. But I feel like people were side eyeing me. And when I went in, there were people with boom boxes blasting like apocalyptic church music, and it was really eerie. It was like
apocalyptic church music.
It was like chanting, solemn chanting. Yeah, it was so eerie.
That's strange.
Yeah,
what a mess.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is the strangest election we have ever fucking had. Like, we thought we had someone running, then they dropped out like 3 months before the election. We have Trump doing Trump shit. We have everyone freaking out. This is fucking just one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, I wish I had a gun. Yeah.
Me too.
Huddle up in my house, just holding it, packing heat.
I have a baseball bat.
I have a katana. I have a replica of a katana from Bleach.
Oh shit!
Want to see it?
I had a katana. Sure. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go.
It's Ichigo Yamazaki's Bonkai sword. That's when he goes beast mode and his big sword becomes a little one. I have not watched all of Bleach. I watched it when I was in high school and I was like, oh, I would be cool for Christmas if I got and I don't like anime anymore. I just have this cringe sword. And the hilt, I didn't know this when I got it, but the hilt is like the Japanese swastika.
It's a manji.
Yeah, manji. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's full tang, which means it's a hardened.
The blade is fully into the handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quality.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
But the hilt has this chain. So if I swing it and try to have fun with it, like this will whack me in the eye, so I just kind of don't
play with it. Yeah. Smart idea.
Buddhists are just fucking writhing about Hitler still to this day. They're just like, you fucking bastard, ruined our symbols.
We should, like, Trump should just take like symbols from a religion. He should just like, he should just take like the Star of David and make it like, instead of like a MAGA, it just just fuck over a religion.
That would be so funny. Oh my god. That would be hilarious.
Dude, this is when
He's
all over the place.
He's like, if I lose this election, the Jewish people would have a lot to do with that. So you know what? if I lose this election, you're losing your star.
Yeah.
Because the only star in this country is me.
Yeah, that would be a funny way to do it. Yeah, this is the one I play with. This is my Haitian machete. This one's fun to play with. It also
Haitian machete.
It also makes a cool sound.
Ooh.
Some Haitian man made this leather like sheath to scare people, and I got it at a flea market.
Nice.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was a gift from me from a flea market, so I wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I guess so.
By the way, we got some reports on Colorado.
I noticed that. Yeah.
We're
It's
running a little bit blue
I'm
there.
leading.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. That is. I do not like the look of this.
Yeah.
Harris 95, Trump 194. Oof.
Fox has it at
Uncomfortable.
99 to 177, and so it's looking pretty strong for Trump. Looking pretty strong for Trump at the moment, and we might actually call this early if like
Call what?
if
The
this
whole
happens
thing?
so quick. Well, yeah, if this happens this quick. The thing is, it's most of the big states have been called that we're going to go red.
Oh,
I did hear that Texas might have some stuff going on, but apparently not.
it's
according
not
to
good.
these sites. So it's looking like Trump's having a strong lead at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
Which was to be expected.
he had that lead in 2020. That got
Listen,
fucking
when
blown out.
Trump was the president, there was a resurgence of gangster rap. There was gangster rap that was like actually like people who killed people, and it was actually hardcore. So at least there's that.
We got some new gangster rap.
Yeah.
It was because he let out Kodak
Yeah.
and ASAP Rocky or whoever the fuck else.
Like that's the like Pooh Shiesty, Spot 'em, Got 'em, at least Florida are retards. That, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A bunch of Jacksonville rappers.
Yeah.
I remember what's his name? Andrew Callahan did that video with a couple of videos with Jacksonville rappers. Those were weird ones. Those are some weird rappers. They were like, I mean, there's a lot of rappers that seem quite illiterate nowadays, but the guys in that video were, holy shit, they were just unintelligible. You could barely understand what the hell they were
But
saying.
that makes it more fun. That makes it more fun. But when they're like, "Who I Smoke" was like a song that like they took "Taking My Way Downtown." They took the backing track to that, and the song is literally them listing off people they actually killed, like, and it's just so fucked up. And there's been but that a lot of that it's like I haven't seen as much of that since Biden. So we'll go back to those days.
Peace time. We're in
Is
peace
it
times right now.
Spinna Benz, Wappa with the
Let's see if
choppa.
their forecast is accurate though. Like,
Oh,
yeah, we're pretty much on forecast right now. So it's still coming down to those swing states. The thing is, we're seeing a lot of red in Georgia right now.
what is called for Trump is Wyoming, West Virginia, Texas, Tennessee, South Dakota, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Ohio, Nebraska. Ohio's probably a big one, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Nebraska, North Dakota, Mississippi, Louisiana, Kentucky, Indiana, Florida, Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, and Ohio seem like important ones for him to win. But
a lot of people have been saying that Pennsylvania is supposed to be like the deciding state.
I don't know, because if she loses Georgia and somehow manages to lose Arizona and Nevada as well, I don't think Pennsylvania matters at that point.
What about Iowa?
Iowa, I don't think that's going to be anything significantly big, because here's the thing. Pennsylvania is 19, but Georgia is 16. Like those are two crucial ones that the Harris campaign is gonna have to pick up. And from the looks of it, Georgia doesn't seem to be going that way. We have it at 52.7% to 46.7%, and Trump is ahead of like 200,000 votes. With only 69% called, so there's still a chance it could turn around, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, AP says 70% of votes counted. Pennsylvania is only 22% of votes counted.
Now, Pennsylvania is definitely leaning towards Harris, which is a really good thing. It's if he loses Georgia, this becomes a tight race.
someone says if Kamala wins Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, she wins the election.
Yeah.
Say Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's Trump Town, baby.
Yikes.
I don't know. Could be fun. Could be fucking fun. Could be fucking fun.
Pull
Oh, yeah.
off the upset of Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Michigan, she could also win there.
Let's look at the bright side. It's fun. It's funny.
Listen. If he doesn't do Trump tweets anymore, I'm gonna be upset. I miss my president tweeting random ass shit every fucking day.
At 3 a.m.
I need that in my life again. I need to fucking just be like, oh, well, the leader of the free world just literally is just
Tweets at King Jong-un. Like at 3 a.m. that he's got a bigger nuke button. And you get up to take a piss and you look at your phone and you're like, oh.
Hello.
What is
Hey,
up,
Neve?
Neve?
What's
How
up?
goes it? How's the American institution holding up? How are we?
Not well.
House of Cards.
North Carolina
Love that.
just got called on that site. By the way, Cankle.
Really?
Yep, we are at
Yeah, he just
210
won it.
to 95. Where he's approaching that 270 awfully quick.
Kill me.
I don't
Please.
know. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't
Listen,
know.
a lot of the states that are left are small states. So the big ticket states are what we're going to be looking at. But it's not looking good. It is definitely not looking good for the Harris campaign.
Yeah, definitely.
She
not.
definitely needs Pennsylvania. definitely needs California. She's gonna get that one. And but she's
How can
not
you be
gonna
sure?
get Georgia. She's not gonna get Georgia, so that's bad. She definitely
would you?
needs Michigan. She definitely needs Michigan.
But they haven't called
No,
Georgia,
no.
so there's still hope there apparently.
If everybody in Georgia comes together, everybody left, and I'll vote for Kamala Harris.
I have a gnarly echo.
From
It's
me?
not too bad.
No, it's not you guys. It's me. Sorry. So, can you guys lighten up a little? You know.
I don't
It'll be
care.
okay.
I don't care. Nothing matters.
Do you live in a red state or a blue state, Smeth?
I live in a swing state.
No, you
Oh, do
don't.
you?
Yes, I do.
Don't you live near Boston?
Yeah.
Massachusetts is blue as fuck.
New Hampshire.
Oh, you live in New Hampshire?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm in Connecticut.
All right. I'm gonna dip. I might show up again, but nice talking to you guys. Thank
Hey,
you.
Oh, yeah.
cheers, Smeth.
All right.
You're more
Nice-
than welcome to pop back up. It's
Nice
not
seeing you.
Like we're gonna be here.
See you later,
all
bud.
day.
See you later. All right. I thought there were gonna be conservatives on that. Well, anyway. Let's see. All right, I just messaged Max. Apparently he's alive. Let's see what he's doing. Let's do it like this, and do it like this, and then do it like this.
That's a good baby. That's a good little baby. All right. That's our map. Sorry, not likely, but leaning Trump. Okay. Good. We have a little while before we can start busting out the likely, the L word, the other L word. Will I accept calls from political analysts? Sure. I can't believe it's so close. I can't believe it either. I'm like just seeing entire states be like, yes, we saw what happened and we want Trump to be the president. He's the man for the job. I just watched this documentary because I'm trying to like figure out how to make a documentary. I didn't do any research. I probably should have watched other documentaries similar to the one I'm making before I started making it, but you know, you live and you learn. I watched Tickled last night. I had a lot of problems with Tickled.
All right, I can't just like
Is he
reboot
live? I
his
need Max
stream.
to say it's going to be all okay. That's because I dropped the MAGA song. Why do you not know if I'm live, Turtle?
All right, let's. Well, that's him. I guess he's doing his thing. Well, I'm going to. I'll play a song.
Black people can't be racist, and women never rape. White people are the niggers now, and fat people are in shape. Elon's driving in his Cybertruck, howling Nazi memorabilia. Little girls have penises, and the trannies are legalizing pedophilia. Gonna make America great again. Stop judging me by the color of my skin. We're gonna take our country back. We're riding on the Trump train till it's our track. Living in this clown world, it's getting darker every day. Straight people are deviant, and it's normal to be gay. And when I smile, oh well, it only makes you mad. If he's really Hitler, then maybe Hitler's not so bad. Oh baby, gonna make America great again. Stop judging me by the color of my skin. We're gonna take our country back. We're riding on the Trump train till it's out of track.
So that's that, yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. Man, an election stream. This is a map. Maine. This is my worst stream ever. Maine. What the fuck does this even mean? Angus King? Is Maine even voting for... I don't know what this means. Vermont? Oh, this is the Senate election. Okay, that's why that's... Okay. Yeah, Maine is going for Trump right now by a lot. Which is pretty obvious. What can I say? Man, this is the worst stream I've ever done. Because I just... I told a man, thank you for your service today. And he said, thank you for paying your taxes. And I thought that was a really good reply. I thought that was a good reply. This is the worst stream ever. Don't watch this. Don't watch this. I'm going to make videos, okay? Subscribe, like the stream. Give me super chats. Prepare for videos. If you want to hang out, hang out. We'll get through this existential dread. Someone in chat, Butchosaurus says, I was kind of hoping that early voting would mitigate the red mirage stuff, but I guess they haven't counted almost any of them yet. they're not allowed to until election night. At least I don't suffer through the mogged. At least I didn't suffer through the mogged polling station. When I went to vote, it was not very crowded. Actually, I had to drive like along. So I had to go to work in the morning, so I had to get up early and I had to get up early and go to my polling station, which is very far away from where I am now. So, and I gave myself like 2 hours leeway in case there was a massive line. I went right in. No problem. It was really easy. There was no issues at all. See if I can stealth this here. Yeah, what's the QRD on the gun story? I don't know. I'll talk about it in a second. I'm trying to get on a Max's stream so I can wrap this shit up. And I got a lot of dead air, so I'm sorry about that.
I think when I have a small platform like now,
okay, so just to keep you Smeth and chat, no matter what happens, if your candidate wins or loses, you control your life more than them always. Oh, is Max live? Sorry, but K thanks, bye. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I hate this stream. Don't ever buy into the partisan freak, most important election ever nonsense. I feel like the past 3 elections have all been the most important election ever. And the next election might even be the next most important election ever. But this is definitely the most important election ever. For sure.
honestly about anything, and willing to speak in a way that Trump supporters will actually want to engage with me. I don't know if I'm going to change their minds, but like, I think I have a shot at that, or at least.
Exactly. It's a complete fraud, and you should focus on yourself. Yeah, of course. I'm honestly so disengaged with all this anyway. That's why I don't have as much to say about. I do have shit to say, but I'm not like. So like a lot of people can pop on stream and they can start like ranting off all the shit that they like to think. Like you have to really provoke me. Or like when I jumped on the earlier, I had a lot of things to say to the other guy because he like provoked me a little bit. But really, I don't think about Trump a lot at all. I really don't. You know who I've been thinking about a lot lately? Elon. I could go on a big emotional rant about Elon if this was about Elon. But it's not. I mean, in a way, it kind of is. Kind of feels like it is in a way. Feels like Elon kind of handed it to Trump in a big way. It feels like he turned Twitter into a giant propaganda machine, and he went on Joe Rogan like a bunch to talk about how good Trump is and how voting for Trump saves America and how like you have to like Twitter. Elon like turning Twitter into the biggest propaganda machine in history is like so unprecedented and insane. It's like Napoleon had like for his time had like the incredibly powerful propaganda machine. It was unprecedented. He invented populism. If Napoleon's army was the first voluntary army ever, he completely revolutionized the world. And Elon is doing that in the techno age. He's taking control of information and taking advantage of everybody's distrust of information and turn Twitter into the perfect thing to pump out whatever delusional bullshit that he wants to. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, so like a lot of people like it's just isn't me. A lot of people will like sit up all night watching and seeing, oh, well, this state goes this way. That's not me. I go to bed and I wake up in the morning and I say, who won? Why fucking sit there? No. That's just stupid and needlessly painful. And that's what, so the stream that I'm doing right now is stupid and needlessly painful. And it's just not me. This is the worst stream I've ever done. It's just not me. I didn't realize that when I was thinking about doing this. I was like, it's a good idea, but the stream ain't me. And I've been feeling really weird about streaming lately too. I shouldn't tell you guys that, right? I should keep the illusion. I should just tell you that I love it. But I'm just bombing my own stream right now. I am bombing my own stream because I hate it.
Or you can just pick up the mic when you want to say something. I don't know. I don't want to. I can't. Okay. 67%. NBC News stream. Okay. I think it's literally impossible to call it now, but I'm super anxious about Trump winning. What are you anxious about, fondler of balls? What makes you anxious? Hello, Smith. Oh, I said I would call into Drazi's stream. And Smith said he was going to call into mine, but I got to call into Drazi's because I said I would do that. I'm going to... When you worked in an office environment, would you talk about politics during political season? I worked for a very small company.
All right, okay. So I'm going to message... Okay, now that's useful. I'm going to message Drazi. Okay, fuck. I'm going to call into Drazi's stream. I need to be saved right now. Somebody save me. All right. Thank you. Yo.
Hey.
Yo,
How's
what's
it going,
up?
Smeth?
What's up, Drazi? Save me, save me. I hate this. I hate this stream. I hate this stream. I'm doing my whole stream just complaining about how much I hate streaming right now and how like the whole thing about doing so. I'll put you up for everybody. Hold on. But the whole thing about doing a stream. This is just needlessly. This is a needlessly painful and dumb type of stream to do. Like so normally like I never like some people will sit up all night like biting their nails watching the election results, and that's not me. I just go to bed and then wake up and then I know who won. There's no need to sit there biting your nails. So it's just for the sake of entertainment. It's just needlessly painful and like being a fucking psycho. It's behaving. It's behaving like a freak. We do it because it's entertaining.
You say this right, but I would posit to you that like I think Trump has been I don't know about you guys. I think Trump has been like uncharacteristically unhinged since like losing the last election. I think that for the American, that if Trump got into power again, that like he may change things in a way which would be undemocratic.
That is true. I care about the outcome of the election very much, but what I'm saying is watching minute by minute is needlessly painful and psychotic when you could just go to bed and then wake up tomorrow morning and then instantly know who won without going through like a giant like torture session where you get anally like spiked over and over.
You know, I don't disagree with you. However, there's people that are going to watch this. They're going to do this no matter what. And at least, I guess, it's me and Leader going through this. And Leader is doing an insanely good job at breaking some of this stuff down. He's doing it in a really, really good way. And it's not these soulless fucking CNN freaks with their fucking holograms and bullshit.
Let's zoom in.
And also they have like no soul when they're talking about it either.
So what does it mean to have soul?
To care when we're talking about it. At least we actually care about it. Oh my gosh. Quite a special call. We got another caller about to call in too. Are you okay with that, Smeth?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Max, right?
With a special guest too.
Oh yeah.
I just sent the invite.
I hate this stream. There's so much dead air. I'm so self-conscious about this stream because a lot of the stream is so much of waiting. I don't like having waiting in my stream, but the point of this stream is to wait. Right? The point of what we're doing right now, entertainment-wise, is waiting. It's like a professional waiting session.
Yeah, I feel like I'm spreading my anxiety like a cancer to everybody who's watching, to be honest.
I mean, but to be fair, this could be the complete opposite. I mean, if our horse was winning this race, you'd be screaming right now. We'd be yelling from the tops of the rooftop. I'd be like up here doing a little jig. Like, you know, Drazi would have a nice big smile on his face.
I don't really
think... You know, I'd pop the bubbly. We could be really hitting it off right now.
I don't really think so. I don't even care. Like, I just don't want Trump to win. Like, there's only terror and lack of terror. Like, to me, Kamala is just lack of terror. But, like, even if, no, actually, I don't even agree. Because, like, I think that if Trump loses, it's going to be horrible and scary, and there's a potential, like, riot. I think that if Trump wins, it's still horrible and scary because Trump has won, and there's still a potential riot from the, like, libs. It could be like, BLM, too.
The libs aren't going to riot. Listen.
BLM.
Oh.
I feel like this is a lot like... We all just went to the doctor to get screened because we got the HIV phone call and we're waiting for the test results to come in.
I got something for you, Smeth. Hear me out, all right? Smeth, all right, buddy? Listen, hear me out, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm talking to my Republican friends. I have a lot of Republican friends, many Republican friends. They all tell me, okay, that every single one of them have told me that what happened, like in 2020 regarding the stolen electors scheme was okay because Donald Trump believed the election was stolen. Okay. Well, I'm just positing this out there that, you know, it should be okay if Biden does the thing in the opposite direction. Okay. What? If Biden, you know, last minute yoinks the electors, I expect all the Republicans to be okay with this. If like last minute the electors get yoinked from them.
No, obviously not.
It's all okay. Because they not. You don't think that it would be okay? What's going on there?
Obviously not. No, I think that we need democracy. I think that destroying democracy is bad.
Right, but I guess for me, like, have you ever talked to like a brick wall, like someone who is just so adamant in their wrongness?
I know, but you're just saying that you hate Republicans, and so like you want them to lose because they're a brick. Like, I don't know. I don't really know what you're even saying.
What I want is.
Hi, Max. How are you?
Hey, I'm okay. How are you?
Stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah, seeing all the numbers and getting the details county by county, it makes me very anxious.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just watching the forecast. 71% chance of Trump winning, according to New York Times.
That's about what Predictit has it at as well.
Okay, well, you know what? When Trump was the president before, there was better gangster rap. When Biden got elected, gangster rap got worse. So, like, there's that, and like, you know, it's funny, right? Silver lining. Silver lining.
No, I'm not convinced. I think Harris has a better chance than 70% to take the election.
What does that even mean, really?
Well, I would still say this race is up in the end. Okay, I think that
to be fair, he has been breaking it down county by county, comparing her results to Biden's results. Actually, like giving like a pretty clear indication if there is a chance or not. Much better research than I was capable of doing. How are you feeling about the race? You're obviously looking up stats too. That's directed at you. You, yeah.
Me?
You said the New York Times says.
I'm just watching the needle.
Yeah, do you have any of the kind of anxiety that we've been talking about?
Yeah, I'm upset.
I was just telling these guys how, like, this whole stream, I've been streaming for like 2 hours now, and like I feel like this is my worst stream, the worst stream of my life, my whole life, and it's because the point of this stream is to wait, And normally I would just go to bed and wake up and learn who did it. Normally I feel like it's like unhealthy, mentally ill behavior to sit there watching the needle like a psycho, and it's like needlessly painful. Like, just go to bed and then wake up and then you'll know. So
we won't know. We might even know for a week.
Oh, really? Well, then
Yeah.
why are we even doing this?
Possibly. Because we might know tonight.
We might know tonight. Yeah.
I expect we're gonna know until at least Thursday.
Well, if it goes on past tonight, I'll be still streaming on this site every day until then. I want, if Trump wins, I just don't want it to be tonight. That's kind of my whole thing.
No,
Why?
I would rather
just
get
because
the Band-Aid off.
the
Yeah, let's just
whole
get it over with.
all the anxiety of election day and all that. I just would like to. I'd like to go to bed with hope at least.
That's a good
Oh,
album title. Go to bed with hope.
I say just crush it. Crush it now if you're going to fucking crush it.
That's a very you thing to say.
Yeah.
Max, earlier
Yeah.
at work today, I want to tell you a story. At work today, someone, after, I'm a cashier, and they were leaving the store, they lifted up their shirt nonchalant, and they pulled up and they showed me their concealed carry gun, like nonchalant, and they're like, and they said, oh, "Stay cool. It's getting warm out there."
Jesus.
Yeah.
I hate that. I
think that's illegal.
I think if they don't touch it, it's
Well,
not.
plug it into the TV.
Pretty sure that doesn't count as brandishing.
We got the rope. No, plug it into the TV. Where are you going?
Is that, I
think
literally
Virginia's
thought that
gonna
was a
go
big
black.
whip, and I thought you were doing a bit.
No.
It's the way that it was coiled.
It's an HDMI cable.
I
think it's a felony.
I think if they don't touch the gun itself, they're not brandishing, and it's okay. I was in a really bad Detroit adjacent area, and I had a guy who I just did an estimate for cameras for. Just for no reason, there was nothing about our conversation that led to it. He just lifted up his shirt and showed me his gun, and looked at me, and then put it back down. And then it was at the end of it.
Yeah, but he did do it. To be fair as if I was his lawyer, he did it very nonchalant. Like, he has plausible deniability that he could argue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said because it was a warm day. He said, "Stay cool. It's getting warm out there," and he yawned and stretched. So
he just happened to show you the gun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't even count as menacing at that point.
We're at 73% chance, according to New York
Virginia's-
Times.
Virginia's going blue. That's what I reckon. I reckon Virginia's going to go blue. I
Lead-
reckon
Yeah.
it'll be close, but I reckon Virginia's going to go blue.
Leader
That's
here
my-
is he saying that if Kamala was winning, we'd all be like celebrating and popping the bubbly and excited? But I don't really agree. I feel like no matter who wins, there's a potential riot, and this is just a hellish scenario, and I don't like it. And no matter what,
If Trump wins, it's like I'm stuck in a riot for 4 years, though. I'm gonna feel really anxious and relatively unsafe as to what's going to happen next. Because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, Trump's administration, if he wins, is much more organized. They're much more focused on an agenda than they were last time. He has people that are loyal to him and ready to take action with plans. Before, it was a lot of people trying to keep Trump from fucking shit up.
Shaylin, what are you doing? I'm going to mute myself.
what is Shaylin doing?
So, Shaylin, she's trying to plug an HDMI cable into the TV, but she's having a lot of
All right, what were you saying, Drazi?
I'm saying that if Trump wins this time, it's not like last time. Last time there was a lot of career politicians around him who were doing a lot of damage control a lot of the time. They kind of like saved the day a bunch. Like there's reports of him telling generals to do things with the military, and they'll be like, "All right," and they just don't do it, and then he forgets about it because he's a fucking nut. But this time, the people that he has going into his administration, if he gets elected, are pretty loyal to him. They're organized, they're focused, they have an agenda, and they're ready to pursue it. It's not like it was before at all. They've already stacked the courts with his last presidency. So this time, like everything is sort of like positioned.
Organized in what? Organized in what? Like a Nazi way, or like a Nazi, or not a Nazi? That's too loaded for some people. Let's say in a fascist way, or in a like we're gonna make everything conservative. We're gonna make like pass all the stupid tax cuts. Like in what kind of way you're talking about?
Kind of in a Nazi way, honestly.
In a we need to make we need the generals to be like Hitler's generals kind of way.
I would say in a way that I think is pretty unconstitutional. Do you know? Like, have you read any of the stuff about Agenda 2025?
No.
Okay. Well, there's you should.
Is that like Area 51?
So let's just say agenda, 2025, Project 2025 would like
There
to
you go.
outlaw porn.
Yeah, that.
Just off rip, they want to get rid of the Department of Education.
Oh yeah, that's
They want
stupid.
there's a lot of things that they want to do.
RFK being in charge of like the nation's all of our health administrative
That sounds bad.
government bodies.
I part of me,
Elon Musk having an efficiency.
The insane part
department.
of me, yeah, the insane part of me, the part of me that's not smart, like the part of me that's just like a little psycho, is actually got a little boner for the idea of Elon Musk being in Trump's cabinet, because I feel like it's completely untenable for them to be working together. Like I feel like them working together is like a recipe for like a major dramatic clash and eventual fallout and drama, but that doesn't mean it's good. But you know, I have a little hate boner. It's like, oh, that'll fuck with them somehow. I mean,
I didn't
surely
consider that, but that is two pretty big egos.
Yeah, they can't work together. It's impossible.
That are being heavily elevated, probably more than an ego is designed to be elevated. Having that much power, yeah, that probably would end up pretty bad. But the bad part is that we're the ones that pay the price for that.
Yeah.
And that's why I think this is the predominant issue of why we're actually worried about 2025. He says he's distanced himself, but I don't tend to believe liars. So I'm just going to say he's probably lying, and the people that helped put this whole dossier of 900 pages together are actually working toward a specific outcome. The fact that you can get close to Trump and get him to make decisions, or at least be there to make decisions on his behalf, depends on how much you stroke his ego. And that's why people like RFK, people like Elon Musk, people like Joe Rogan will get a lot more platform power.
It is scary. And that's kind of the key too, is that historically you'd have to make your way through the political system to get that kind of power, and now all you really have to do is kiss the ring. And I don't want people who are willing to kiss the ring to have that kind of political power. You only seek it. You don't usually do that kind of work to seek power for positive means. It feels it is inherently corrupt.
Yeah,
also, welcome, Shaylin.
I think
it's,
that
it's so nice to finally have you on my stream. Go ahead, leader.
I think that you're probably right with the like Trump's last run. He ran into so much trouble around the 2020 what is it, with the elector scheme? He tried to get his didn't he try and get the DOJ lawyers to try and come out with there was election fraud, and all of them threatened to quit, and because of this they stopped I believe they stopped sort of election interference in the track. And I think that this time round I believe that Trump's plan is just you're either with me or you're against me, and going I just think that that's a terribly bad news, because he's either, at the end of the day, Trump was either delusional or he was willfully ignorant of the truth of whether the election was stolen. And I think that he was willfully ignorant, and he was trying to cut out people who were trying to block his way to victory. That's just my take on the matter. Yeah, so I think it's incredibly dangerous if he gets in again, because I don't know what he's going to do when he's in there. He's obviously going to pardon himself. He had very little moral qualms when he's like he pardoned people that were that supported him or didn't testify against him. I think he was incredibly corrupt when he was in his administration, and I think that was it's wild that the American public doesn't see him for what he is. I was like bought into Trump for like Trump had me. I was bought into the whole Trump idea for quite a while. I was
For how long?
At the start. I'm Australian, so he seemed like the only person who was paying any attention to how bad China was at the time was Trump, and his like opening sort of salvo was he put tariffs on China, and I didn't think any other politician at the time had the sort of like the goal to do that. But
balls.
the
golden balls.
That's it. And I followed him for as long. He said there was like election interference. I followed him for as long as I could. Like I was like, when I say that, what I mean is that I'm like, okay, it's possible that there was some election interference, but with every single any single claim that he made, there was like 10 more. And nothing ever came out of those particular claims. At the end, you sort of like come out of it like, I'm the fucking idiot here for believing him in the first place. And I feel
so you were a Trump supporter through like 2021?
No, not. I was well. It was like after the Pence election thing, I was like well gone. But
that was in 2021.
Yeah.
But you say that Kamala makes you excited?
I think that anyone but Trump at this point would make me excited. I don't like her policies. I think that it would be much better to have someone who's hard on immigration, who would treat China with treat China as they should be treated, which is tariff them and treat them like the enemy they are to the United States. I those are the things that I sort of like, and overall I'm sort of like I think that you need an American president who like rises up the middle class. And sort of keeps big business in check. And it seemed as if like he put out vibes at the time as someone who's not that engaged in American politics. He gave out vibes like that was sort of his thing.
But so what made you switch? Just the election stuff?
It was definitely the election stuff. Yeah.
What was there a moment when you were like, I think Trump might be a liar?
I was like, so it started, I was like, I ended up on the fence with it. And it's sort of, I was talking to my friends about it. And it just, every time I'll talk about, well, it's possible. They haven't come out with like, because I wanted them to do like the recounts of various states so I could actually see what was going on there. And if there was these like election frauds. But as it was like leading up to this, it was just, I was coping. It was more like, well, they haven't released this yet. That could be it. It still could be the case that election fraud did happen in.
Like you started feeling like he had overextended himself in his claims, but maybe something somehow would come out to support them.
It was almost like, so when you didn't want him to be wrong. You didn't want him to come out with this, like when he said that and you believed him. You don't want to think that this person who you liked, to some extent, obviously you were in there for some reason. You don't want him to basically be that full of shit that he would come out come out saying the election was stolen and just be on.
I guess that's what's so divisive.
At all.
That's what makes him so divisive, is that he says things where either the other side is evil or he's completely lying, but it starts to be one or the other, and I guess that forces most people deeper into the fold, but obviously he loses some support too by doing that.
And I would talk to some of my friends about it at the time, because I do talk shop with politics with friends, and they were like, "No, this is cope. There's no chance it happened like this, and there's no chance. There's nothing that's come out of it already." And by the time I was pushing, it's ended up Trump is a charismatic guy. He's a good speaker, and he can. You're right. You just don't want to believe it. Just don't want to believe that someone could come out and just bullshit that like the American system was the American election was stolen. But that's exactly what happened. And
how much of it do you think it was you were afraid to have been wrong? How much do you think that kept you in it?
I don't know. I wasn't afraid of being wrong, but I was bought in. So like essentially like
So that's kind of what I mean.
His identity. How much did his identity become part of your identity? Because I feel like that would be the thing. Because when somebody like that is giving such like strong positions where either he's crazy or everybody else is crazy, and the more you buy into his thing, your identity becomes like, well, if I think that he's not crazy, then like him and his identity and my identity are becoming intermingled. They're becoming entangled.
I don't think I ever sort of took it as a part of my, but I held him in good regard. So like, for instance, for me, I for a long time have believed that China is like an aggressor in the region, and that no one's treating them with sort of like the respect they so deserve. And why I say this, like, so during COVID, Australia tried to sort of organize an international investigation into the origins of it. Does any of you know how that ended for us?
No.
How?
A huge part of our trade is trade with China. They tariffed everything that wasn't iron ore. They threw our free trade agreement out the window, and we didn't do any. We were trying to lead a UN sanctioned like a diplomatic region. This is on the back of like the 9-dash line, and basically them being incredibly aggressive in Southeast Asia towards all the other countries in the region. And it seemed as if from the time that most presidents were so in bed with the systems were so entwined that there was like they didn't want to deal with the problem. Like there was a good example of this where like China took over some island that was in the Philippines, like exclusive economic zone. America has like a defense pact with the Philippines. This shouldn't have been something that happened, but because you had like weak American policy on China at the time, this sort of thing was allowed to go by unchecked. So all of this brought big points for me on Trump. I liked this so much because I felt that no one else in the world was willing to. China's rise was an inevitability. They're going to take over the region. Everyone's going to be we're going to be left for ourselves, and that we have to just deal with essentially, with the outcome of this. So that's sort of like why I initially liked Trump. Because he did take it he did sort of like bring forth tariffs and sort of like bring forth a more of aggressive posture towards China at the time, which was what I think we needed. But I think at the end of like where we ended, like at the end of his election, I think he let his ego get in the way of he couldn't stand to lose. I think that's at the end of the day. That's where sort of like it, and he was willing to throw out everything just so he wouldn't be a loser.
So do you think that he used to have like more values that he has now like thrown to the wayside, but he used to stand for something?
No, he was always like he's a charismatic guy, but he was always like this. So you don't run in. So like everyone has like personality quirks, but
guys, I gotta duck out. I feel like we're all just agreeing with each other. This isn't.
Well, before you go, I
What?
literally have heard nothing about what Shaylin thinks about any of that. She's here on the screen. Do you want to give a take?
Well, we all agree with each other.
Shaylin hates the Chinese.
Oh,
well, I don't know.
I actually just learned a bunch of shit about it. I had no idea.
Well, how do we cover this without like? I don't understand like what we're supposed to even talk about.
Well, we've just been covering
We're all
the
just
numbers.
having a panic attack.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
Like this is
100%.
a horrible stream for me. Like I'm just complaining about it the whole time.
I mean, honestly, it was
Yeah, well,
I
I want you to mess up my stream just because you don't know how to talk about the election.
Well, no, if I
to be fair, Tuna Chip's gonna let us know why this is all stupid and we're all stupid and we're
I'll
all
tell you
fucked
why.
anyways.
Bro, Jillionaires, let's go! We're getting percentage points one at a time, one state at a time. Let's go, Jillionaires. Holy. Did you see that she didn't submit in time for Ohio, so everyone that voted for her in Ohio just threw their ballot away quite literally? Like actually, physically, literally?
No, I didn't see that.
You did not disappoint.
So funny, bro.
All right, guys. Let me know if there's like an argument or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
God.
for popping in.
Thanks for having me.
Oh God.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to do. This sucks.
Mr. Girl.
This
That
is
is
the
that's
worst.
actually pretty fun fact. Wait, oh my God, Pennsylvania is leaning red.
Oh no.
We're just watching the anxiety meter go up.
It's not an
You got a little
American
frog in your throat. What's up with that?
Me?
Yeah.
I think the air conditioner was giving me bad allergies, so I've been coughing a lot like the last week, but I've had it off for the last 3 or 4 days and just using my big metal fan instead. So it's just starting to get better. Either that or I had a cold, but I think it was just my allergies really fucking me over.
Long time no see,
Hate
Tuna.
to see it. Yeah, how are you doing, buddy?
Doing good.
Well, that's not what I heard a few seconds ago.
Oh, I'm miserable. I'm miserable
I really
covering
turned your
this.
mood around that fast.
Well, no. Talking to you, like asking you how you're doing. Now I'm excited again. Well, briefly.
That is true. That's true. So I think that a lot of people are throwing themselves into a tizzy a little too early. I think that the last election has, and especially COVID, has made it so that the mail-in ballots are not all red like they used to be. So some of the latest counts are demographically bluer than you would expect. So a lot of our previous metrics are maybe going to be thrown, but God only knows. God only knows.
I bought 100 shares of or 75 shares of Georgia going blue, despite what it's looking like.
I legitimately
with that hope.
I legitimately, if I wasn't, so IRL stuff, doxa, I started renting, and so I paid a security deposit and a first month's rent on a place because I'm preparing my place to sell, so I need a place to live while I finish doing the white paint and everything. I'm selling and then buying another place because of my fiance's health. She can't access the upstairs or the basement, so we want to get something that's a little bit more accessible for her. Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Well, anyway, regardless, the money that I spent on all of that, oh my God. As soon as the bet went slightly pro Kamala, I was going to dump on Trump because I genuinely think that I've had the sense that Trump's going to win the election for a good while now. And I'm shocked when people say that they think he's not going to. Have you ever had a more galvanized right wing and a less galvanized left wing than the last fucking month and a half?
Yeah, I've been talking about how the propaganda machine in favor of Trump, especially because of Elon, is an unprecedented thing in human history, and it's it's crazy. It's everything that the right wing has fear mongered about there being in media. There's a secret media cabal controlling. Elon has the basically that with Twitter.
Yeah, I mean they're called Russia. How do you think Jill got those votes? Google RT right now.
RT right trigger. This is a
Earlier
Call of
I
Duty.
said it wouldn't be a bad idea to put all your money on Trump winning, so that way, if Trump wins, then at least you're rich, and if he doesn't, then you don't have a Trump president.
I did my demographic analysis on it. It was basically you'd rather be homeless under Kamala than under Trump. Because at least then you can get bread and soup at the food go to the soup kitchen, live a nice move to the Bay, get your cock cut off, live a whole new life. But if Trump wins and you don't got the money, better start learning Chinese, buddy.
Lethy?
Didn't some dude drop 30 million in the poly market just to skew the numbers?
That's what it feels like. Yeah, it does feel like that they were.
I've heard that.
Because if you looked at their markets compared to every other market, it was heavily skewed to Trump, and it just didn't really make any sense with how every other market was looking. So it definitely felt like the best analogy I can come up with is when somebody's pumping up a Magic single, you can tell you just look at the trend and it doesn't match anything historically. It's out of nowhere. Somebody's just buying this up to like pump it up.
I'm gonna shoot you this.
I'm gonna shoot you guys. You're a little bit quiet.
usually
Yeah, Kai, you're just a little bit. Or if you want to move it closer.
Let me check my sounds real quick. Because
that's better.
Oh, that's way better.
StreamYard always messes with my volume. and I
You
just
exist
gotta-
again. It's a beautiful thing.
For me, you exist for the first time ever.
That's wonderful, Smeth. I've heard good things about you.
Oh, thank you.
It's you guys' first time. Oh, also, so this is your guys' first time interacting, right?
It's my second time talking to Mr. Girl, first time speaking to Smeth.
And also, first time for
Congratulations.
Tuna, Chip, and Leader, right?
Oh, I know Chip. Chip is great. First time meeting Leader. Great to meet you.
How you doing?
Yeah, I've done lots of stuff with Kai.
No. I was saying first time for Tuna, Chip, and Leader because I just assumed earlier.
Oh yeah, I don't know who this person is.
And I mentioned you offhandedly.
The way that the I don't know who this is yet because I have the streamer mode thing. It's literally just an L and some dots.
Okay.
I want to I don't know enough about Smeth, so I don't know how much is a bit, how much is real, like what the propaganda.
It's all
actually
real.
is.
It's all real.
It's all real. Okay.
Smeth is 100% genuine all the time.
I mean, a little bit. I'm a
power to
little
you.
bit of boisterous, a little bit to try to be entertaining, but I mean,
I feel like you're like that. Like if you and I got along and we both worked the same place, you'd probably be similarly boisterous, would you not?
I don't know. To have being on stream and trying to be in. I'm not trying. If we were hang out in a fucking whatever McDonald's, I wouldn't be trying to entertain you so much.
Okay.
So.
You just be putting too much salt on the fries.
Yeah, I would just like curl up into a ball and like go quiet. Half the time.
I reckon.
I'm less boisterous on stream, as Tuna and Leader can attest to.
So I sent you a link, Drazi, if you can
Yeah.
just check that out real quick. Literally, there's a mystery $30 million dropped into Polymarket.
Someone $2. I just got $2 super chat. Nobody was excited for Biden last time, but he won.
It's not even about being excited for Biden or for Kamala. It's about how much we dislike Trump usually. That's the real metric we're looking at. As much as I don't want to look at it that way, I don't think Democrats really have anything to run on beyond that once Trump is gone. So I would hope that the Democrat Party will figure out something new in the future to run on and actually have substance. But for right now, it's just literally galvanizing beyond, I don't like Trump and I don't like the people with Trump.
I mean, my main read on why I thought that Trump would win is because Kamala got both the Fuentes and the Richard Spencer condo nation. Like they both said we're going with Kamala. And whenever you have like weird far right wing people saying that they're going to vote for the person who is not, and now obviously they had some history. A lot of the Groypers tried to get in the cabinet, essentially got pushed out of it. So now they see Trump as sort of an impenetrable wall. That gave me a bit of a stir. It meant that like the media, even the alternative media, because that's what those guys are fundamentally at this point. Fuentes has become alternative media. The alternative media is scared of a Trump presidency, which why would you do that unless you had a massive audience that you were scared about? Like they know what the right wing is like right now better than we do. Like if you are a neo-Nazi, you know the right wing more than left wing people or middle wing people. When there are multiple radical far right people saying I'm voting Kamala this year, it means that the right is like fervent and passionate and particularly unhinged, if that makes sense.
Maybe they're just bitter because Trump seemed to have their back and then he sold them up the fucking river.
I think I agree with Tuna, but also I wanted to point out that article you sent me. I didn't know Polymarket was an Ethereum-based market.
Yep.
It might not actually be as much about trying to inflate Trump's numbers as it is of these people trying to inflate Ethereum.
I think you have to think
You
of it
can
this way.
also on
The right
Polymarket,
wing-
you can also bet on whether Ethereum's going to go up as well.
It's a filter. It's a filter too, because it's like who owns Ethereum? Do you think fucking
No,
Kamala
no, I
supporters
think
own Ethereum?
there's a reason why they picked Trump over Kamala, but I think the massive amounts might be more to bolster their financial holdings in Ethereum rather than trying to sway the election by misrepresenting the market confidence.
Oh yeah, I'm
in
not going
Trump.
to say that they are trying to misrepresent. I'm saying like the reason that Trump has always been ahead on the crypto gambling markets is because the demographic that decides to vote on Poly Market is way different.
People that have a lot of more money than brains gambling with their Ethereum.
Just people that have a
think-
shit ton of money. People that have a shit ton of money. It doesn't even mean brains. It just means that you have expendable money that you can gamble with. I feel like the average voter, the average gambler on a money thing, they're like putting like 500, 600 down. People that are putting like tens of thousands, they're doing it with crypto. The swings are bigger.
Oh, popular vote in my chat just said CNN said there are blinking warning signs across the map for the Harris campaign.
Yeah, I think she's probably gonna lose.
Listen, see, look at this. I called it. I said
I don't think
Virginia
so.
was going to turn blue, and it
Oh,
did.
it did.
It did.
Also-
it went blue again.
Oddly
I
enough,
think-
El Paso's looking blue.
I think Pennsylvania will go blue as well. I don't think it's as bad as they
How
say.
red
So-
is Texas right now? How
Not
close
red
is
enough.
Texas?
Red.
No, not red
Like
enough.
1.2 million votes.
My hope is for Arizona with all the California transplants. I hope my brethren will turn that state into the bitch that we've always thought it was.
If
I think
Arizona
that
stays
if-
blue with Virginia swapping, I think Nevada and Pennsylvania might be enough.
Yeah, Wisconsin's up in the air right now, so I don't know what's going to happen with that. But if she can claw back Pennsylvania, then she can win with Nevada and Arizona.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. I don't think she needs Wisconsin to pull that off because of Virginia.
But Wisconsin's pretty close. It's pretty close right now. I haven't
It is.
had the time to sort of look into it. I don't know why Pennsylvania is turning red. I don't know how this is happening. I I need to look into it a little bit more, but I hope it's good. I hope this is a temporary state of affairs.
Looks like Trump is ahead in Pennsylvania by over 100,000.
Yeah, but they have to be fair though. It looks like almost every rural county is reporting, which those are going to get counted up in their entirety faster than the big cities.
Yeah, it still looks to me like Harris is gonna take. It looks to me like Harris is gonna take Philadelphia.
Why did I do this stream?
Smeth, we both
Because you
know
hate yourself.
You have a penchant for what's it called, for self-flagellation. Right?
I was going to say self-deprecation, but yeah,
I guess
self-flagellation. That's it.
Yeah.
I just realized you did a remarkable job of recreating your old room aesthetic in the new one. I just remembered that you're in a different place, but you created the aesthetics.
It's the lights. I got the same lights, except my E-lights don't work. So I need to.
You did it well enough to make me forget that you moved for a moment.
Wow.
What's the hat say, by the way?
It says, "Please be patient. I have autism."
The original ones were blue.
Oh,
so
that's
finally.
good.
How do you guys feel
switch.
about Minnesota bubble? Like, do you guys have any opinions on whether Minnesota will go blue or not?
God, there's 3% reporting. I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't
We
know,
should
man.
know.
Yeah.
Tuna
You've been the
Tetris
stats
factor.
guy all night, and you just sort of like thrown that right out the window here.
What's up?
Tuna
He's
Tetris
been-
factor.
Leader has been doing a remarkable job of comparing like counties to what Biden had to what Harris has currently, and like mapping out trends. Before everybody got here, this man was fucking a CNN fucking anchor just going to fucking town, breaking down stats like a motherfucker. Like it was honestly very impressive.
All right, before I go,
and now
before I go, Tuna, do a T-spin. Do a T-spin. It's perfect time. Do a T-spin. Do a T-spin. Get it right in that spot. You can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm talking about. You can do it.
What did you think, leader of Dixville?
Almost. It wouldn't let me. It legitimately wouldn't let me. I tried.
It looked like it wouldn't let you, yeah.
It looked like it would let me, but it didn't.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
What was that, Letty?
I was wondering what leader thought of Dixville Notch last night.
All right, I gotta go. Okay.
See you later, pal.
Good night, Smeth.
Nice talking to you guys. Bye. All right. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna fucking go to bed, and I'm gonna wake up, and then I know who fucking won. Like a normal person. I had other shit like prepared to talk about, but I just feel miserable. I cannot. I think I just need to make videos. I just got hit with a massive wave of like, this is awful. Don't torture yourself. If you don't want to cover the election for the rest of the night, do literally anything else. Yeah, I shouldn't do this. Fucking Max like got the fucking thing up with like his girlfriend sitting there like, let's look at the needle. It's like, what is he even saying? What is he even saying right now? Let's see how he's doing.
I think I'm talking about something more recently.
What are you talking about right now? Oh, wait. Was it going to other things?
Because didn't we think humans were, until pretty, like 10, 20 years ago, didn't we think humans were only like 100 or 200,000 years old? Something like that?
Let's see. It's like watching a football game. I know, but it's a football game that takes fucking forever, and it's not. I don't like watching football games.
This map is looking pretty red.
It's not good.
They have no plan. Yeah. I would think that having no healthcare plan would be.
I just asked him, what are you talking about right now other than saying it isn't looking good?
Perfect example of you not pretending to be more informed than you are. Most streamers would have just said some bullshit there. Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about right now other than saying it isn't looking good? Well, Smeth, we were just talking about gender. We were talking about Shaylin's tendency to dodge certain questions and then get super mad.
Even if you answer the question, no one says anything to you. So everything sucks.
The point of answering a question isn't to get someone to say something to you.
It is for me.
Well, then maybe you should just watch the stream instead of being on it.
Well, I was doing that earlier.
But
then I got lonely.
Okay. Well, the point of the stream is to provide the thing that you're trying to get provided to you. They ask questions and then we respond, and our reaction is like, oh, they're talking to us and we have something to listen to, a calming, comforting voice to get us through this difficult night. But then when your voice comes on now, it's like you're asking them for stuff and you're panicking and asking people to take care of you, which is backwards.
I'm not asking them. I'm asking you.
Well, don't ask me to take care of you right now. This is...
I am as good of a streamer as Shaylin is right now.
I would love to.
Okay, well
I'll
then
work on
stop fucking bringing it up.
You
Someone in chat says
I brought up what happened, but you're bringing
election watch parties are literally a way for people to turn their brains off and sit there and say very little and chill with a thin veneer of political intellectualism.
I know. Look at the baby.
Smeth, we're talking about whether political systems should be organized to encourage people to have children. And I was saying that's a pretty conservative idea that I don't agree with. And then I was praised for not knowing anything about healthcare, which is great. I thought you vowed to never ever be mean to Shaylin again. I don't think I'm being mean right now, but I am very, very irritated. So I'm not vowing to never get angry at Shaylin, but actually, I think the problem isn't so much that I'm mean when I'm angry. It's that sometimes I don't know that I'm angry, and so I think I'm being friendly or affectionate or joking around, and then I say like cutting things.
All right. Well, that's the end of the stream. It's the worst stream I've ever done. I wasn't prepared for this type of a stream. I feel like there's so much pressure on me. Yeah, I'm not doing a good job for you guys right now. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you for hanging out. Can I request a karaoke? Go in my Discord and request it in there. Self-Esteem by The Offspring. I don't know that song off the top of my head, and I would like to practice it first. If you go on my Discord, put it in stream suggestions, then there's a chance that I might do it. So, yeah. And that'll be probably a much better stream than this one. Have a good night, everybody.